I am have a few conversation about the Chelsea game. Now, Yentin Komoka Krahaya All Sports GHL YouTube. There are a few things I would want to show you about the Chelsea game. Now, Yambahun Komo Yepa. Now, watch the screens very well. I mean, Yentin Komo because and Pempi, you know, you can't Chelsea how they build up. Yeah, they're very important in how Chelsea plays. Now, there's been several times with Amaka say. Ayana a dependence on the Chelsea lineup. Now, washe, yeah, sometimes Ayana Mpempi, no me no din koma, me can the role of Marco Kurela with the Chelsea game mo. Now, Marco Kurela, me can say sometimes depending on the game, we won't say wakwa can't any more 5, you know, because me no din koma can't say Chelsea builds up in a 3-5-2. What I say, but most games, big games, you know, it won't say, most games, it won't say, then we go like 3-2-5, because that is the most game. Chelsea will take control of the possession. Sane, but Marco Kurela, no, and Pempi, the role is to go for it. But in the game, you know, Sawosha, Chelsea laterals, you know, na Marco Kurela, and a branch here, if a Malo goes to and the regimes win Siakai, inti, na SSA. Inti ene build up no the 3-2-5 na answers and now the personnel around the pitch necessary. Watch the position of Malo Gusto. Oh, maybe Malo Gusto, Jina. Aha. Say Marco Kurela and Chelsea coach releasing him on unko anymore and Kobabe Jina this position and Marco Kurela because Obabe invades inside. But because of a omoye warm up akopama epra itine wo se nyema nyina esesa na nyema ni nyina so sesa na che se ebe affect how Chelsea ebe ye omo build up. So in this case say na me say ne wudi nkomo no Chelsea 3 ni nie. So this is it. So this is Chaluba anyway so ye Torsen anyway so see Kuku. What I say now, this is Moises Caicedo, Enzo Fernandez. Inti debia na sa Chelsea build up around these guys. Around these guys. Omuna making things stick for Chelsea. Inti debia say ya. But it is you see, and now no money Crystal Palace for Ebono. Chelsea Esafa ye pa. Why? Because Crystal Palace for the match omo boot for boot. Omo build up ni mo. Chelsea echo the club World Cup the nyema kakra esesa kakra. Why? Nyema na esesa ni say na Chelsea it's me clubs not do na. So instead of their 3-2-5 ebe 3-diamond-3 you access because no muti we jai Moises Caicedo kwa. But in the Crystal Palace game Chelsea suffered into when there was some yen sachraye kakra. Inti say warrior Chelsea na like set up ni new. But West Ham for into me impress Chelsea for no. And that was the most interesting thing that never game because West Ham for no almost set up say almost 3 players way impress Chelsea for no, but unfortunately now they were suffering because look we had 3 Chelsea for so ASA Chelsea for 1 2 3 4 5. So this is the first phase of build up. Chelsea could have 5 or West Ham for who could have just saying 3. You cannot. Chelsea, when you find quantitative superiority in terms of quantity, the numbers, Chelsea will be a first phase of build up. Into clearly, West Ham United, you simply cannot do it. But remember, in Chelsea for assassin almost style or no send you see a build up and I just wanted to let you know. Watch this. I got build up and it remember na F. So this is the second thing I would want to show you. Build up na make 3-2-5. And remember, not Chelsea for us answer Sasano ewo game anymore. Moises Caicedo, afe Moises Caicedo no aba beka tossen adarabia you won fin. Na Trevor Chalobah mom ebiem akwa the right back. Instead of their train no, I started build up no. This time around I saying 4. So how dynamic at Simone and Emma Yakono. Because roll away Moises Caicedo, Jina Caicedo, as I said, one of Trevor Chalobah, Jina. But so West Ham for no, they decided to quail back. Quail back at Chelsea will still find a way to Moises Caicedo, no, or no bad deep, no ababe for ball, or bad deep, no ababe for ball, no. And that was how Chelsea for a, you know, now be 4 at the back. na afei Joao Pedro no na ene obo more for number 10 I'll drop it deep be ball because this is the half spaces here na Chelsea dangerous half spaces are Willian Extava when they operate from the right but esan say na Malo goes to Mpempi or kwenenim efa the bar line and as Bruni's all crazy weights na it was say Willian Extava a drop it inside nti ha say Bruni efa half spaces what I say Tebeka say inti ha no right half space and high left half space. Hana Chelsea, sa positions with Chelsea are dangerous. Papa, I tell you. Because I want most games ni na omo yesa hu ni say Chelsea for eba beti wote. Omo yesa pe omo ba beti wote. Inti say West Ham for honestly no mean to me press Chelsea for because also omo press Chelsea for a build up in a 3-2-5. The next one na abeye 4 at the back. Na Joao Pedro nko drop it. Na fe the other place no so away anymore. You can imagine say Chelsea for Emane Yakona papa. I mean they did very well in this build up. So if you say be away just one example la. Mami chawade. Mami sound so Emma one another example na here there. Watch this. This is another example of how Chelsea does it. Another one. Tosin Adarabi ayo into 4 ni 4 na make some so any let me give you a clear indication of how things were. Into Miss Chelsea for build up Emmanuel Corner. This is the 4. Why? Because Moises Caicedo decided to drop deep. Na afi ababe 4. Na afi unse enye 4 this is Joao Pedro. Obe drop it ababe 4 but send ye beya ebeja half spaces players Estevao and Enzo. So clearly, I mean dynamics na Emmanuel me the entire me pe sa game no mo bone dynamics na Emmanuel pa. It makes the whole thing very nice. And then Yeraha or China intino how you are going to press Chelsea because now against Crystal Palace for my Chelsea SFA pa. Now this is on the 33rd minute and this is what I want to show because they're very important in our discussion. Say 33rd minute now you see Chelsea for games ni be say ana sometimes ni be ana we say e funny make a crab because you see West Ham United for no more problem omo want to say omo back 5 unlike Crystal Palace they decided to defend deep meaning West Ham for how confident they were decided to okay you may be able to Chelsea for but clearly Chelsea for passing from the back I understand NMA will learn Extavao a mistake go Chaloba the ball name Extavao and Extavao ye mistake NMA ball ni bedi paketa for far ball now or run the ball ni ekoseye. If he had done that inka problem be any but I mean these things is see but West Ham for no what one of the goals Chelsea fair and Willian Extravagant there he was excellent because Malo goes to Emma and Kwaiman ball because weights one Malo Gusto was always occupying there. And see this is the 33rd minute go I share you. So this is let me show you how things were. So this is him. This is Extravagant. And our ball 1-2 and one far ball. As at this stage, this is why I say this boy, he is special. The way I want ba ball no, me cry no way me wan kakra. Watch, West Ham. Inti we're taking on 2 defenders. They but still now West Ham were 3 back. But this is where it gets more interesting because Chelsea 4 are coming. This is Chelsea, Pedro Neto. This is Enzo Fernandez. And also so Eba. What do I say? And this boy is carrying the ball here. Instead, what's the West Ham for? So, infants as at this stage, 3v3. And I'm say 3v3 can't be anywhere. But watch. And wafabo. And a woman will learn Extravao. That's good ball. Ewaha. What I say? And my problem with West Ham United is this guy. Aaron Wan Bissaka. And then, she some and senase. Me nim there now. Akwane ji wo park no so no oyesa because the ball now ball no na enso ani because as at this stage there ubedwe won say ebe there na wama Enzo Fernandez aba befa, but this is Enzo. Wo what fa ball ni Enzo Fernandez e peso be position ni wa ha. And now we learn next val no kuta ball no so ekwepo cross wa ha. Wo na ye defender. Pisaka. So take charge of that. But I mean, Bisaka no to the be a me maintenance. I say sometimes I just don't get him. You just don't get him. And no ma chance watch say hey after I'm Enzo Fernandez about in him. That's simple tapping. Ono akasa na me maintenance say because you see in the game there are several times and now oye ni many be park no so maintiase. And no ye mistakes so ebia you might think it's okay ebia one mistake be and then yeah let me show you another one. This is it. This is another go here Shebisaka and we Jaima draw Pedro space. He's sleeping. This guy is sleeping because we ball right wing back no we Jao players me on we didn't several mistakes. So Joao Pedro the luxury of space in the to do whatever he wants because afena everyone Bisaka ever. So Pedro, this is your space. What I say? Oh, the space to do whatever he want. That's West Ham for no born no more if they are not careful, him say relegation or more pediama because or born be there. And then I understand if they start go now referee Angel maybe. Okay, maybe just maybe because or be any much but go there honestly Bono true pass in the coin I felt it was offside but the way I'm boko ya boy jubilate baby so oh because clearly watch the space. So this is Paqueta and not the Bono but what on say Kuku ankasa sokra no I know watch Chelsea defenders no 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 Chelsea defenders. And I know what game anymore. As against West Ham attacking players 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But the interesting I want to say, Osha Chelsea team no. It looks like Omunine defended in a line, but Marco Kurela and Kwankum. But what I say, I know the man air for the West Ham United for the space to say, and the Sadia, Yenso Suyenta air Takibi, because clearly, na Omunina kwa came na koka Marco Kurela, crying on the bono, share what the man wa, on so quiet cross, but thankfully, share Marco Kurela and 9-1. I mean, and yes, I Chelsea ACCOB, but clearly, share Kuku 9 dear, honestly. Wait, Melina Ukraine, your crown, I mean, clearly. Offside. In the West Ham United for and Tokano Moko no means almost me who talk across on person Moko ever game. But it is what it is. See, Chelsea, they've been solid. Much West Ham, and yes, almost Chelsea have played well. And then West Ham for no akasa me say game no air cost one na supporters ni bi person mo pam catch a coach is master Jejuma no crowd to answer the game no crowd and away. West Ham I have said it several times. They say born no more boni die. I when your man top place up punch my team ni be relegation because chale oh West Ham pa sisi kakese top place oh and the Chelsea bought 12 shots, 4 of them and then West Ham United bought 4 of them and they on target. Chelsea bought 7 shots on target, but in total shots, not 12. But Chelsea dominates the game, and maybe not for Chelsea for relax. I mean 5 there, and then Joao Pedro solid performance scored first. Pedro Neto scored second, Enzo Fernandez, Moises Caicedo, Trevor Chalobah. I mean, solid performance from the Chelsea team. What say? Crystal Palace is the end of the year. Chelsea will again prepare for the next game against Fulham. Now, Omuko winning kakra. I mean, that is what Chelsea are supposed to do. It is for now. A year, 2 games, 1 win, and a draw. Can you so be fun, sir? What I say? It's better than none. And see, I think say a fair result for Chelsea. Meanwhile, Chelsea dealer or yeah for Renato Viega no the amount no say Chelsea for at the 40% sell on clause at the shame say boy no air no Chelsea for benya sa asika no at the free this deal me sound so at say Rodrigo Goes and likely say coach no Carlo Ancelotti be friend is say boy no obi anim nsam a boy ni team to coach ni person excuse na kakra na afi Chelsea enso a movie on Charlie Segi Real and Sergio Real Arvicos ni matter so when you hepatitis B nti doctors for say onya ball for the meantime na afi the next best 6 months onya botre infantry tin ho oh Charlie this boy anya prawedi an hadwin Nuno Espirito Santo so ma be catch say matter say Nuno Espirito Santo on ni panyin ni nyantokwa omo kuntokwa sa wala no kra nya enough. Let me tell you something because I'm hearing say sana is oni edu so kuntokwa esi nya samketwa yes ono akwa catch mpanyinfo say omkofa Adama Traore infamous team ni panyinfo ni bi atiase wo edu ba ya wo se won tiase no so what wo ba team ni mo da ben yes oni edu susu etwa so kra na me hu coach wo ne club owner enk shada nkasa na no aka interview so on shada ne club owner na ne shada anya fine wo susu a global head no so osan so enene ko let's head here asemu chale one wo kai aturu vemare no wo kai no a fine one kai no so let me explain akwa no Belgium and Barcelona for copy no Barcelona for him so number 6 omo afa boy na wi omo ya no sa let's go Madrid for shim omo abefa boy no basanka he okwa let's go Madrid we ntimi ammo wakwa Leipzig so ontimi mmo matese Leipzig for no say master catch the agent na mo petim na mo free club no mo ground ko na masa ai we as ho are too very marine and now me catch us Barcelona for captain or signing Sadia na e was say e call me catch us Spanish football players a protested in fact a statement e ba bontin so mo ntia say Yakobo Barcelona na be a real game ewo USA catch us captains na signing ma Testegen and so a signee bi na mbisas I was even questioning say now why you captain of Barcelona most no mo kwa benefit why would you sign a letter against your own club matter say Barcelona paying for ni bi papa but the inside ma come anu tum say and saying I'm not settle issues but at the end why and so we brutal but yeah unti menka here Barcelona fon kwara no Barcelona electric Ghana near brand say the nyamia say Aziz or Tabo ni bi pa or Tabo ni bi pa enti and Aziz grab go we need 3-2 game when I'm catch us Rooney Baji Barcelona for me makwara na bobo ni bi no because coach dey catch am so omo makwara no nko na nko bon kwara bo ni bi nti obo bi e na yenua Aziz enso ebobi nti Aziz ehye go on the 27th minute and na Rooney Baji ehye penalty on the 54th minute nti say Aziz a static can ho pa that is good. Andrew Onana, we all concerned, say Andrew Onana the fitness at the same. While Andrew Onana say we post it Eddie about IG said what on we train we could channel training pictures Eddie about master who coach you now my body I made him here training power into which Eddie about the 2 abontin Tyler Dublin na Oko Everton Matisse Southampton for Eddie Shemu say akwara no corner Oko no said that be a the manual omu 20% into 20% sell on and now almost Eddie Ashim. Nyami Aduma, let's go Madrid for any Elche game and because let's go Madrid for release this squad. Almost Eddie Echo this particular game. The players that work camp on the television. So unfortunately, Alex Biner and Jose Jimenez out of the team into Juan Musso, Regeri, Conor Gallagher, Johnny Koke, Antoine Griezmann, Pablo Barrios, Alexander Sulot, Thiago Almada, Oblak, Afei, Lorente, Clement Longley, Molina, David Hanku, Mark Pubiel, Julian Alvarez, Guillermo Simeone, Javi Gilan, Raspadori, Afe Carlos, Lee Norman, Janu, and Esquivel. And the way, let's go Madrid for players. also Edeco camp. When him said na area Bruno Fernandes and Manchester United technical director Jason Walkers and so echo Manchester United for under 21 game no shebi a jadi motivating kwadana say master yen penyimfo no yeta mochi inti wonya mo ade say senior man or your captaincy job pa inti ono emu ekoi na fe okotena say na omu interacting kakra inti and one some no say Chris Wood Nottingham Forest for player no ko bi san say master the obo Nottingham de nemom wo Ballon d'Or player ben so Ballon d'Or de po bi di ama no dia say Lami Yamal ho a we dey say we dey assembly ni ho yen fa man no simple kra Bella Kochop akra we pass and me see penasam Southampton defender Germany new and the ball the forms and tem too much Bella Kochop say dey yes Okonanti Jean-Pierre Papin, France 4 international legend Pau Papin. Na ono kro je Ballon d'Or na 91 mo baby. Charlie Papin say Lami Yamal and deserve Ballon d'Or. Na obi a France ni France for so play epe Dembele pe denti na o kan sa one dey. Enya national team asem na o kan mu ne kre. O se Lami Yamal and deserve say the Ballon d'Or no enso enfama no nti no ye pe Ballon d'Or winner dia. Ye hwehwa wan. Yen kope na yen fama papa no na betimi aboa. Nyame adom a World Cup na eba so no on the 5th of December and you say groups no penyifo so on be draw no into December feed and na fe penyifo so be bibia na om the trophy no echo senior man Donald Trump ewo na inti eja we bibia wieye and the president and so ewo come out FIFA into massive respect and Lami Yamal eja call baba shop kakra and okoya mom ye nanim kakra wi ultim say Lami Yamal ne de hey senior man pau enti okoya no ye nanim kakra enso e de man no kama preparing for Barcelona next game at Dominion against Levante. Well say Roberto Di Zerbi so to abi ade what to be proud dia mane sa Veronique Rabiot adra Rabiot mame say na no Rabiot mame so be fire o mo pa no se hwe o mame no uni me ma protect o ba ne pa me kra me the captains ni ma no kakra o se hwe be 1 year ni o so we protect adra Rabiot kra chain ma de bia na o protect akura isa na ne on we take decision say boy ni free club o mame wa bet na na wo didi na tem o se hwe o de onko bisa ne ba no eniama pa wa ya ma ne ba na ne wo aba be gina ha o ye the say ma me no so say say ntokwa ne de we say mpanyifo stopping as soon as possible. Bruno Gomes defensive midfielder at the Newcastle and on bisan say the top 3 midfielders e wo wiase e ye wan also be for Jude Bellingham number 1, number 2 be for Pedri, number 3 be for Vitinha. Inti open the best 3 players obe fa omo and so and no Tottenham was before nyame adoma Monday almost so at the another bid e call for Savinho. They've not given up on Manchester City for player for Savinho. And the second bid e be call so Monday into Manchester City for nwen omo ho sa meti na fe bid so enam kwanso eba we go many break master enya de omdi be di agrokra inti Savinho no ye hwe se bed no so ebetimi aba ye science flex still no how the bed ko se o family person se flex master what monfa bed no don chan me pene ma boy no enko be bi anti se still no hands flick and na e blocky deal na nya sa oh campaignfo no atonton place to be kra dia sort wo niema Manchester United afede me hu say o make a proper contacts with Royal Antwerp for goalkeeper. Na mate say initial fee omo de akọ 17 million pounds into sending limits na or Royal Antwerp asman you for ne nam ho sa no say officially bid ankasa akwa. I think say a good bid. You better say enkofo ne beje bid na e de atumu na say they will probably say no. Well, and man of the match for the Chelsea game Ekoma Branty FN William Ekko Edima Extavao. Yes, William Extavao or no and man of the match. Meanwhile, Nico Pass no so yes, Tottenham was initially okay. So mo ko ho e ma ko mo focus so monji. Mata so ma san so se o me san so akobio e ko full force say Nico Pass no. Omo hia no number 10 role e wo Tottenham Hotspur. Nti e was so yeguso a ye hwe e bia betimi esi. Well, in some day bebre, but was just going to be a very very short one. But we'll see. I'll come back again and we'll have another conversation about something. You know, bye.